Hello, Crixis here, and welcome everyone to this art haul video / sketchbook tour. This is a follow-up video from my previous one, and I am going to link it down below in case if you want to see it afterwards. But basically, I just went on a 2-day trip to London, and I also spent half day in Cornwall by myself, and I tried to film a little bit here and there, and I also was trying to sketch a little bit. I did not have a lot of time for sketching, but I did have some time in between. And I also have bought some art supplies. I'm gonna share those ones as well. But before we start, grab yourself a drink. I have apple juice actually. And like this video so it can reach more people. This was my kit, what I used in London and also in Cornwall. I have this little palette. As you can see, it's a little bit messy now because I have used it a lot, but I actually cleaned it 2 times in the journey as well. So this is just from the last 2 sketches I did in Cornwall. I also have paintbrush, and yeah, I need to clean this one as well because I have clogged 2 of my previous water brushes, and I don't want this to die off as well, so I need to remind myself to clean it. And yeah, I actually wanted to buy water brush, but they were out of stock in the art supply store I went, so I did not buy it. This is the pencil I use the most, and as you can see, it's not like really sharp point anymore, and I almost did not use these 2 at all. So yeah, I mean, they don't weigh a lot, so I don't mind that I took them with me. But yeah, I basically use that one the most. And now let's do a little bit of the sketchbook tour. As I said in my previous video, I really wanted to finish both of these sketchbooks. And I'm just gonna show how far I got. So this is the first sketch I did. And this was on 25th of April, and this was in the Newquay airport. This is the closest airport from where I live, and I'm so happy there's an airport in Cornwall, and I really like the tiny, like how tiny it is. And there were just people sitting and waiting for a plane, so I just sketched them. I came really early, and I had to wait a lot over there, so I just did some sketching, and I did this little person as well. I think she was like reading something. And it was really strange at first to sketch in public because I usually sketch at home, or if I do sketch outside, I try to find quieter spot. Whereas here, I felt like I was really in the spotlight. As you can see in both of these sketches, I did use this little pencil to sketch out, and then used mainly paint afterwards. And then I actually managed to paint while I was flying. So this is from Ryanair plane, and they have like yellow seats, and there were some heads peeking out, and there was like security door there, and these are the places where people put their bags and belongings. So this was really, really interesting sketch. And luckily the person who sat next to me, she was really friendly. We had a quick chat, and I felt pretty safe to sketch from that seat. So it was just two of us there, and I was just sketching away this sketch. This one is 2 days later. This was actually in V&A, which is the art museum. I think it's Victoria and Albert Art Museum. V&A in South Kensington. And I realized I really want to sketch something inside. So I grabbed my sketchbook, I put out the paints, I grabbed my pencils, and then someone like from security came by and he said like, are you painting? And I'm like, yes. And he said like, what are you using? I said watercolors. And he said like, no, don't, like, you cannot use watercolors. And I asked if I can just sketch, and he said, yes, I can sketch. So I did these ones from room 82, in case if you're wondering. And this is towards the silver room. And there were, I think, 3 lions, and I sketched 2 of them. I think the third one was behind this one. And yeah, I just did sketch without paint because that was not allowed, and I just wanted to memorize that place and remember that trip. So I think this is kind of like my little diary, I should say. And let me just move back a little bit because I actually did one more sketch, and this is in my bigger sketchbook, which I took with me. I knew this will be quite ambitious sketchbook to take, but I was like trusting the process. And I did like a statue study. This was in the ground floor, and it was next to the main shop, in case if you have been to V&A before. And also I did not use paint, so it was just pencil. It was not like really long sketch, and I was like in a place where not a lot of people could see me from behind, so I felt a little bit safer. Although I was really amazed at myself that I did not feel bad at sketching in public spaces for some reason. Maybe because of my past, and that I used to sketch a lot when I was studying outside, and we had like planners and things. But yeah, this is from that museum, and this is in Cornwall because I actually arrived in Cornwall early on Monday, and I asked my husband to pick me up a little bit later in the day so I could just explore the village and go for a walk. And it was such a beautiful village. I'm just gonna share the name on the screen in case if you want to visit, because that was like such an amazing atmosphere. This is, I think there is a graveyard and church. I was actually inside Half Keys coffee shop, and I had breakfast there, really lovely English breakfast, and I asked them if I can sketch there, and they showed me places where to see. So this was just really lovely location, and I definitely recommend it to anyone who comes to Cornwall. And this was also in the same day on Monday when I was back already. And this one I sketched close to the sea, and this is in St.Mawgan port. And this is actually the last page of the sketchbook. So I did manage to finish this sketchbook. And even though I did not finish it during my London trip, I finished it on my half-day Cornwall trip, which I just spent half of the day by myself in Cornwall, in location I haven't been before, so it was really, really nice. And if I go back to this sketchbook, which I'm just gonna zoom back even a little bit more, I did one more sketch, and this was from the same area, from the sea in Cornwall, and it was really bright and sunny. So now looking back at this, I think the shadow on this cliff is like too bluish and dark. I would maybe have it a little bit lighter, or like think a little bit more about colors, but because it was such a bright day, I did not see colors properly, and it wasn't the best. But I really liked that there was a person walking with, I think, 6 dogs, and she suddenly stopped and started chatting with someone just there. And I was trying to quickly sketch all of these dogs inside. So let me just zoom in slightly. So some of them are just like a doodle sketch, but I'm really happy about that part. And yeah, it's just a sketch. So this is how it turned out. And I did not finish this sketchbook. I actually have I have 2 pages left in this sketchbook. So I'm just going to finish it a little bit later. Maybe I can bring it with me at some moment nearby and just sketch. But this is what I did in my London trip and also in Cornwall.
I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out on a walk with you. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine, sailing over pavement with our 2 outlines. I like to see the shape you're in from time to time. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine. I just wanna see the same things you can see, understand the meaning on a new degree.
And now I want to share a little bit about what art supplies I bought and what other things I bought. So this will be an art haul which I haven't done in a while, to be honest. So this is what I bought in my London trip. Of course, I had to go to Choosing Keeping store. And in case if you don't know, this is really popular stationery store in London. They select really handmade suppliers or small businesses and some unique art supplies from around the world. And I have been there several times now. And it's like my go-to list whenever I go. And I know some of you commented on my previous video to go to Choosing Keeping, and I would recommend this to anyone else as well because it's such an amazing store. And even though I did not need to buy anything, I just thought this looked really, really pretty. So I actually bought a pen, and this is ballpoint pen in brown color, and it has 4 colors. So you can click one of these colors and write with that one. So it says Choosing Keeping on the over here on this metal bit. And I wanted to have something with Choosing Keeping on it because it's such an amazing store. And let me just swatch out these colors because actually I haven't swatched them before. So this is the blue color. Then we have gray, I think. No, actually, it feels more like black. I think this is just meant to be as a black. Then we have green color. Oh, it's kind of like cool green. And last but not least is the pink one. So these are the colors in this choosing keeping pen. I don't have ballpoint pen with 4 colors, so now I do. And of course, I had to pick up one of these postcards because when you enter the store, on the right there is a windowsill and you can pick up this business card which looks like a postcard, and sometimes they have like different designs, and I just really love this one. And so that's what I took from the choosing keeping, and that's what I bought. And I also really love their, whenever they package your order, they give you a sticker, and I'm going to use it. I'm just going to reuse it for something else. The next thing I bought was from London Graphic Centre, and this is actually art supply store next to the choosing keeping, so it's really convenient to just go to one and then go to another one. And I bought another clip. I actually have one of them in orange already, and I also have the metal one. And I just wanted to have one more because sometimes I'm using 2 of them at the same time, so I just thought I might as well get the third one. And I was also contemplating should I just get another metal one, but in the end I picked the white one. Another thing I bought was this brush sharpener, and I have seen a lot of artists use it in the past, including Natasha Newton, and I have been wanting to try it out because I don't have a lot of professional sharpeners. Well, I do have one, which is the Kum long point, but I thought this could be another nice addition. And I also love brass as a metal, and I love how heavy it is and that over time it will get a patina. So yeah, I just decided to try it out and give it a go. This was a really useful thing I got as well because as you know, I am painting with designer's gouache, especially if I mix my own colors, and I love doing like these little palettes, like this one over here. This one over here is also my own pre-mixes, and I was running out of white, so I had to get a white. And at first I noticed they don't have permanent white, they only had zinc white, but I did not want to have zinc white. So I found that they have bigger one, and I was really anxious if I will get this through security. Luckily, no one confiscated this from me, and I just could take it with me back home. And I also bought this permanent yellow deep. I was just missing yellow color, and I actually wrote that I need yellow color and yellow ochre, but I decided to not get yellow ochre because I could get this yellow and mix my own ochres instead. So this is just really useful thing because I just use it all the time, and I had to buy it anyways. And last but not least is the Traveler's Notebook insert. As you know, I am a fan of Traveler's Notebooks, and this is insert which you can put inside. This is sticker release paper, and basically I can put my stickers inside and just keep them in one place. Currently, I just have a lot of loose sheets of stickers and things, and I just hope I can put all of it in one place. This actually reminds me of my childhood. I had sticker album as well, and I would exchange with stickers with my friends from neighbors, and we would like exchange 2 regular stickers for 1 puffy sticker, or there were like special effect ones. So this is just to keep all my stickers in one place, and I might show it afterwards how it looks.
I just wanna see the same things you can see.
Another thing I bought was from Muji, and this is just plain notebook, and it has 30 pages. It is in A6 size, and I have used this in the past. I have exact same notebook which I bought in the past, and actually, well, maybe the red is slightly different, but it's the same notebook, and it's like for sketching and things, and it's really lightweight, and I thought this could be great observational sketchbook perhaps, but I will have to see. So yeah, I just really wanted to buy another one because it's really, really cheap. I think it's like £1.55. So really, really affordable one. And another thing which I bought, which is actually not connected with art, but I'm just going to show it anyways, is this sewing book. It's called House by Merchant and Mills. And I think this book has been released like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I really, really wanted to get it because it is interior design book, and it shows a place in Rye. They bought a house and renovated it, and basically upholstered furniture, made their own curtains, and this is a sewing book where you can make a homeware things. And yeah, they even have like fabric store, and I have bought some fabrics from them before, so I just thought this could be a nice way to decorate my room. And yeah, it has like really basic patterns, and some of them are a little bit more complicated. I just really love their style and the patterns, so I had to get this one. And here it is. So this is everything I bought in London. But there is one more thing which I bought when I returned to Cornwall, and I'm just going to show it to you. This is the last thing which I bought, and this is what I bought in Cornwall. This is my 4th plant. I bought myself my first bonsai, and this is Ficus retusa. And yeah, I'm just doing like a research how to take care of this one, and hopefully it will stay with me. And I want to just quickly say thank you so much to my lovely Patreons who are supporting me over there. With their help, I can film more videos like this and create other exciting projects and artworks. And have a good day, evening, morning, wherever you are, and I'm going to see you next time. Bye everyone.